Good day, everyone. This is Marie-Therese Arbaredo. In this video, we will be tackling about classroom assessment, principles and practice that enhance student learning and motivation. And under this is Chapter 1, which is Summative Assessment 1, Planning and Implementing Classroom Tests. So, summative assessments are used to evaluate student learning, skill acquisition, and academic achievement at the conclusion of a defined instructional period, typically at the end of a project, unit, course, semester, program, or school year. So, summative assessments are used primarily to document student performance, to monitor and record student proficiency, to give students grades, to report to parents, for selection into special programs, for conferring of honors, for establishing a good record or performance, for accountability, and as evidence of student learning to evaluate teachers. Also, for college admissions and employers. Examples of summative assessments includes chapter tests, unit tests, semester tests, common tests, final papers, reports, presentations, and sometimes summative assessments are used formatively and formative assessments are used summatively. So SA or summative assessment may be used to plan instruction, seat work. Usually, a formative assessment could be thought of as mini summative assessments. So the primary difference between summative and formative assessment is in the use of the evidence. So the primary use of SA or summative assessment is to establish a score or grade to represent what students know and can do. So in planning summative assessment, the first step is to constructing a classroom SA to review the criteria for high quality assessments. So the questions that needs to be answered are there clear and appropriate learning targets? What method of assessment is the best match? Will the evidence allow invalid inferences? How can error be minimized? Will the assessment be fair and unbiased? Have students had the opportunity to learn what is being assessed? Will the assessment be practical and efficient? Will the assessment be aligned with instruction? Are the consequences of the assessment positive? Summative assessment of learning documents student performance. Classroom summative assessments are taken after an instructional unit. So, poorly prepared summative assessment tends to discourage student involvement. They promote extrinsic motivation and emphasize testing of knowledge. Well-planned summative assessment consists of representative sampling of learning targets, the appropriate number of items, and skeptical use of items provided by test publishers. So students should be prepared also for taking summative assessments through having adequate test taking and test wiseness skills, knowledge of the format and types of questions, and an adequate review of material. So they should write test directions so they are clear and complete. Arrange the format items to be together by item type and to provide adequate white space. When administering summative tests, it is best to establish an appropriate physical environment to maximize student performance, mitigate student anxiety, and prevent cheating. Avoid excessive assessment anxiety by providing sufficient time, minimizing distractions, providing students with a test blueprint, not making comparisons with other students, and not threatening students if they do poorly. So that is all for summative assessment, and this is what I have for now. I'll see you on my next upload in Chapter 2. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you!